45% of people in the UK like the taste of fast food too much to give it up. Most families spend £3.40 on fresh vegetables per head per week, but they spend up to £4.20 on takeaway. In the UK, over 277 million portions of chips are sold per year, and 15% of the UK's population visits a fish and chip shop on a weekly basis.
A KFC. Chinese.
It's got to be KFC.
Indian food.
McDonald's and
Indian.
Indian.
Takeaway food from supermarkets, but also takeaway outlets, and I would probably use both of those. We have a lot of people from India coming into our country, which then demanded a different style of food. But luckily that food has grown to be almost a national dish. Well, it is a national dish now, and people, tikka masala actually is almost seen as a traditional dish, along with something like chicken casserole. We stock tikka flavoured crisps, pizzas, obviously tikka sauces, we do tikka meals, and that's simply because the customer demands it. So we simply have to provide our customers with what they want. I associate takeaway food with eating with family and friends, and more of a treat at the weekend, and something that we would enjoy together.
We're getting an Indian. What do you fancy?
Chicken boner, lamb boner, prawn boner, mushroom rice, bag of chips, keema naan and 9 poppadoms.
Fish and chips has always been Britain's favourite dish. But with the introduction of other styles of takeaway foods, people are beginning to be more cultured and are exploring more foods.
I think fish and chips will always be a traditional meal in England, and I don't think it's ever going to fade out. I don't think tikka masala will either, or Chinese takeaways, but I think fish and chips is what you associate with Brits and with Britain. We chose to do and stick with fish and chips because it's something that we know we can do well, and when you have quite a few different products in the business, you might not be able to do all of them as well. But if you specify in one and you put all your efforts into one, you can normally sell a good product.
Although being in a seaside location and not selling fish and chips, people still want an healthier option. You know, sandwiches, we do small snacks, we do nachos and things like this. People just want a bit of variety. Our product range includes a variety of things. We do sandwiches, and obviously we do chips and burgers and things, but we also do chicken tikka sandwiches and halal burgers and sausages. There is great competition from the other two chip shops because a lot of people do prefer fish and when they buy the seaside. And when we first took over the cafe, we decided to go to a more healthier option. It's very difficult to make healthy food quick and easy, although you can make sandwiches that's quick, but other than that, people just have to wait a few minutes longer than they would for fish and chips.
Do you ever wonder if the food you're getting from takeaways is actually what it tastes like in Hong Kong or India? Kit Chan, a home Chinese cook, talks to us about how the food she cooks differs from the foods you find in Chinese takeaway shops.
Chinese takeaway food to me always tastes too salty, and they put too many additives in, I think, so they don't taste as nice as homemade Chinese food. I do sometimes get Chinese takeaway, not very often, maybe once every couple of months, but I tend to prefer my own food, so I prefer to make them myself. But sometimes for convenience sake I will have a takeaway. Many years ago it was quite hard to get Chinese ingredients in supermarkets, but because now people tend to cook Chinese food more often, you can get everything that you can get in Hong Kong, which is very good. I do use the same ingredients as they do in Hong Kong because I can tend to get most of the ingredients in this country now. I do make fresh Chinese food on a regular basis. I would say 5 days out of 7 I would make Chinese food.
Many dishes, such as tikka masala and sweet and sour chicken, have been changed to suit the British palate.